E-beggar.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. We drink booze. We drink booze.
Drink, donate.
Gravy train.
Drink, drink, drink. Drink plenty.
We drink booze. 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 We drink booze.
Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. Welcome to this video and thank you for stopping by. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze hound. Hack, e-beggar.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar.
Gravy train.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. On my TikTok,
white Canadian.
on my TikTok,
White.
on my TikTok,
White Canadian.
on my TikTok,
White.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian
white guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much.
White guy.
Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
I think I've stalled. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge.
I'm very uneducated.
Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored!
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the 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 Jackery's working its butt off. Bluetti, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
Tangy.
I'm insane. Double. Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? It would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit. Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
All you do is eat. All day. That's why I know I'm shit. A couch potato. Back in his face. Why the fuck 5 damn minutes? Why the fuck 5 damn minutes? Why the fucking...
Don't forget, Paul had a motorcycle accident, then he got throat cancer.
This is a business. This is a business.
Don't forget, Paul had a motorcycle accident, then he got throat cancer.
This is a business.
Don't forget, Paul had a motorcycle accident, then he got throat cancer.
This is a business. This is a business.
Throat cancer.
This is a business.
Throat cancer. Throat cancer. Throat cancer. Throat cancer.
This is a business.
Throat cancer. Throat cancer. Throat cancer. Throat cancer. Throat cancer. Throat cancer.
Business. 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 Business.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this. Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. Welcome to this video and thank you for stopping by and checking it out. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time now because you guys, or a bunch of you guys, have been asking for at least a year now what's been going on. So I'm going to try to explain it the best I can.
Your best is not good enough, Ken, especially when there are no official statements or documents from either one of these two companies, and you have a history of being dishonest, and we have no reason to believe that you're giving us the full truth now.
As to why I went from Jackery to Bluetti, and here is how it all happened. I believe last year, just after I got Rusty, I put Rusty in the background of this video to answer that question too. Rusty is still around. I'm still going to make 24-hour stealth camp videos. I've got lots of plans.
Nobody cares about your plans, Ken, because you are a small channel now. This is all that I could fit into one scene. It's been going on for months. So let's just check, because I'm working on this on July 16th, 2022, to publish for tomorrow, July 17th, 2022. And this grab was taken on today, July 16th, at 4 p.m. This is what you've got. Let's start at the bottom right. My longest bike ride ever! Nobody cares. That was 3 weeks ago. 14,000 views? And you say you have 569,000 subscribers? Let's go a little bit off to the left. Cycling past a grizzly bear. That thumbnail was a hoax that we proved it was. And the bear was not that close, and there was, all kinds of cars going past. Anyway, that's you with the clickbait. Scariest bike ride ever! 3 weeks ago, 17,000? That's garbage. Chinese food buffet in Moose Jaw. 3 weeks ago? 34,000? One more off to the left. Sprinter spaghetti in our van. Yeah, we get to watch Ken and Carol eat bread soaked in butter. 25,000 views. One more over, the Persian Man Donut, 23,000 views 2 weeks ago. Oh boy, Ken Domik eating donuts. What a surprise. Even with him saying that he's been doing intermittent fasting for the past 2 years plus. If that was true, Ken, you would not have the gut and your face would have tightened up. The next one up, off to the right. Well, we're going to move to the left. Off to the right, Mother Clucker, 9 days ago, 22,000. Here's the return of Cook and Review. And I'm going to remind everybody of this. That you took Cook and Review off because it wasn't making enough money. 30,000 views for the return 7 days ago. The next one over to the left. Oh boy, you do Rubio's. We all know that you don't want to do these food reviews anymore. You're angry, they're fake, they don't feel right any longer. 20,000 views, and you scolded your viewers during your live stream because you didn't get enough views from it? And the one I'm reacting to now, Jackery to Bluetti, why I switched? No one wants that content. It's terrible. 3 days ago, you got 12,000, and so far, 2 days ago, there's another one, another straight food review. It's got a big chain name and the Wagyu beef. 22,000 views 2 days ago. You got a small channel, Ken. You got a small channel. There isn't anything here above 35,000 views. You got a small channel, so go ahead and make your plans. It's just that nobody really cares anymore.
To do stuff in Canada, the United States, so please stay tuned for that. But back to the story. So when I started really investigating doing my stealth camping and stuff, I needed to power up my drones, my cameras, especially when I'm spending sometimes multiple days out on the road.
Do not try to make it sound like you have all this gear and you don't know what to do, and it all needs power, and I'm going to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere for a long time. Ken, you've been doing this for years and years, and you never needed any of these big rechargeable batteries for the silly projects that you do, and you only took an interest because they're an accessory to the van life trend that you are following, right? So it's like, oh, that's a hot trend, I better get on it. And then, you know, this is the accessory. Thing is, you're not like a real camper. You're not like that sort of rugged person. You're more like sitting around the shack in the Elf Village with your $7,000 iMac Pro that you don't need to shoot footage of you eating chicken sandwiches and some 20 minutes worth of editing, and then you're done. I do 10 times the work here reacting to your garbage to make it funny than anything that you do. So do not even attempt to make it sound like you've got all this stuff and you're going to be away for so long and so far away from civilization. Just plug your shit into the vehicle, get a power inverter, come right out of the DC out, and like, what about all those batteries you brought with you before? It's like, oh, losing power, must use my portable battery to get out of here. You're making it all up. It's all just nonsense to go along with you following another trend, you hack.
When I do my camping stuff and my bike riding stuff. So I needed some extra power. Started watching other van campers who don't have like a full power system in the back of their van. A lot of them use Jackeries, a lot of them use Bluettis, a lot of them use EcoFlow. So I kind of went through all the companies that I really liked, and I just kind of kept coming back to Jackery at the beginning, and I'm like, this is probably the perfect size for me. Being in Rusty here and doing like an overnight, maybe 2 days, this would probably power all my batteries, or it definitely would power all my batteries. I think I used it for an electric blanket episode once. It doesn't power stoves or anything, it's a bit too small for that, but that's why I was using butane and propane for that kind of stuff. And then, so I bought this, it was like 666 Canadian dollars. And when I bought it, I made a video on it when I first got it, and then I sent a link to Jackery saying,
My name is Ken Domik. I am an established and powerful YouTube influencer with a subscriber base of more than 500,000. I have just used your product, and for now, I like it. If you want to keep it that way, then maybe you better make with the free product to keep me happy. Do you understand?
I really like your product. Thanks for making such a good thing. And they were so happy with the video. They sent me a free solar panel, which are over 300 Canadian dollars. I'm not sure exactly how much they cost, but I was pretty happy that they did that. And so I reached out to them and I said, how would you like to, you know, sponsor a couple of videos? And they said, sure, because they want to advertise this thing. This is the Explorer 1500. And I'm like, oh, that will be great when we get a bigger van. Or if I wanted to take this and just have more days, I wouldn't have to worry about charging this one as much. So they sent me the Explorer 1500 plus 4 solar panels. So now I've got 5 solar panels, the 500, the 1500, and I'm going to continue using these for a very, very long time. So thank you very much, Jackery. And then they only sponsored 2 videos. So the video when I put this one up, and then another video after that, and then that was it.
That is baloney, Ken, and we all know it. Please check his body language. That is what jerks do when they're trying to oversell a dishonest story. Oh, that's it? That's all it was? Ken, we know that you cannot erase your history, and you put the Jackery and everything. You're trying to make us believe that you had a deal for Jackery for 2 videos. You put the Jackery in everybody's face and everybody's shot all the time for well over a year. And you want to expect us to believe that was it? It was just 2 videos. Yeah, it was all by accident that you was always had the Jackery in pretty much every scene there for about a year. Especially on your vlog channel. Oh, it's a Jackery. I wonder how the Jackery's. Let me check my Jackery. Get out of here, Ken. And you know what? We really can't believe him because there's no relationship with Jackery anymore. he's signing them off. Like, what's Jackery gonna do? Like, provide a sworn affidavit to what Ken is babbling about here? No way. That was not a 2-video deal. Bullshit. You expect us to believe otherwise?
You know, I'm not signed to an exclusive deal with Jackery for the rest of my life. It was just a 2-video deal. So once again, thank you very much, Jackery. Then I reached out to EcoFlow because I saw a brand new item that they had, and they had given them all out to other creators, and they didn't have any more demos available.
Like, as if they didn't have any more available. They gave them to the real van life creators. And then when you're showing up after the fact, they were smart enough to know that your subscriber base and your most recent videos for the past couple of years do not add up to a real influencer. Are you like 12 years old, or expect us? We are 12 years old or something? Oh, they didn't have any more available. They didn't want to do business with you, you clown. Why would you even say that? Like, because you don't plan things properly. So I'll put this into the story. They didn't have any available. My ass, they didn't have any available. They didn't want anything to do with you and your channel.
And I thought, okay, well, that's fine. And sometime after that, I got an email from Bluetti.
That only happened after you contacted them first. Nobody knows who you are anymore. Your glory days are long gone forever. And after you said to them, my name is Ken Domik, I can't get any more business from Jackery, and the other people don't want to do anything with me either. So I'm a powerful influencer with more than 500,000 subscribers. And I've been on this channel for more than 13 years. I can effectively promote your brand. And you got somebody who doesn't know what's going on, and they said yes. And they sent you that giant brick. That's only for people trying to cross the ocean or live like a hermit in the bush for 2 months. And when you did the debut more than 3 months ago in April, since then you've got 15,000 views. That's garbage. My reaction to yours did great. It's a failure. You know, and like, they're gonna wise up, and they're not gonna carry on with you, so enjoy your piles of junk.
And they're like, hey Ken, we'd love to work with you and your channel, and we'd love to send you this. And I was like so happy to get another sponsor for the channel. I just want to make sure you guys understand how important sponsorships are to our channel. It helps Carol and I pay the bills.
Get the heck out of here, Ken. For years, you made lots of money with this platform, and you've told us way too much about your family's business, which should have been private. Carol is retired. That was carefully planned. It was years ago you made a video on your vlog when you were putting money away in the bank for an RSP. You said, gotta put money away, people. Gotta put money away. You told us that Carol's parents' cottage in the huge property was sold right at the height of the prices being at their highest, and you stand there and you lie. Go ahead and sue me. You lie. We need help to pay the bills, and without your help, we can't pay the bills. We're having problems paying the bills. Yeah, I'll call you. I'll call Carol. I'll call the rest of your family. Call everybody. We need the help to pay. You guys are carefully, properly retired with all kinds of money, and you don't deserve any help. Everybody else is hurting. Other people don't have a gig where they just show up, eat chicken sandwiches, and get money, and get free stuff from companies that don't know that you're not a big thing any longer. So shut the fuck up with that bullshit of paying the bills. You got all kinds of money. Get lost.
And upgrade and do bigger and better videos and travel and stuff. It also is helping me with Paul, because I pay Paul to do the cooking reviews with me. He loves doing the cooking reviews. Don't get me wrong, but it's always nice to pay him.
Helping you with Paul because you pay Paul? How dare you exploit that nice man over and over and over again? None of us here can understand how that is happening. Maybe his wife needs to lay down the law with you and make you stop exploiting him in your shitty videos. You have to pay him? He lives in a beautiful castle. He's been working hard for years and years and years. He doesn't need your money. You're not paying him. You're fucking lying. And you're using him to appeal to your brain-damaged audience of idiots to give you money. I need help. I gotta pay Paul. He needs the money. God, what an embarrassment. You're disgusting.
And split the profits on that. I've never signed any exclusive deals with any of these companies. It's usually a 1 or 2 video.
Listen, Ken, the whole thing is this. You can say that you had a 2-video deal with Jackery, and we know because you cannot erase your history, you put the Jackery in everything all the time for about like a year. I'm not going to go check how long it was, just over a year. It was a long time. Jackery in everything, all the time. And it's like, you know, that with all the products that are available, you went with the Jackery and you told us over and over again it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then you immediately drop it and go with something else. It wasn't even like a slow and graceful transition. It just boom, Bluetti. So that shows that you stabbed him in the back. It's like the Jackery is the most amazing thing ever. No, this is better. That's the point, Ken. You turned on a dime because you got a better deal. That's why we can't trust your fucking reviews. That's the point.
Deal when Bluetti sent me this AC200 Max, they just wanted me to do the one video.
Really? Well, they sure got a shitty deal out of you, didn't they? I don't know how many hundreds of dollars that giant brick costs. I don't even care to look it up. They give you that thing, which actually has some value to it, and what they got from you was a video that now, 3 months later, can't even get 15,000 views. And that's after you went to them first and said, I'm the amazing Ken Domik. I have 560,000 subscribers. Okay, let's do some business. Hey, we've got the power. 3 months later, 15,000 views? Shit, I got almost 5,000 views with a subscriber base that's less than 4,000. You are a joke. Has been loser.
But I reached out back to them and I said, we would love the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. Love it if we did this and we continued working with you for a few more videos, and so we signed a contract to do 6 videos on this channel, and that they're sponsoring this video today. So thank you very much, Bluetti. So let's go through some of the pros and cons of both the Jackery and the Bluetti. The Jackery, this is obviously the first one that I got.
Don't forget, Ken, the Jackery is a dynamo. The Jackery is a thoroughbred. The Jackery is a performer. The Jackery is working its butt off. It's the one to get. It's the one that Ken Domik believes in. It's the best.
The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. One of the drawbacks on these things is they take a very long time to charge, which wasn't a really big deal for me because I wasn't shooting videos every day, needing it to be in the van and having to go and charge it. So that wasn't really a big deal, but that's definitely a con.
The only con around here is you, Ken, telling people on your Patreon that you're barely getting by when you got all kinds of money. There are people who really are just barely getting by. They deserve help. And other YouTubers who are successful, they don't ask for money all the time. They just do what they're doing, and that's that. You know, if your channel's doing great, if it's not, okay, fine. If you want money, go ahead, ask for money. Don't sit there and cry poor when you got so much money it's not even funny.
And the top of this thing.
This thing is how you refer to it? It was only a few months ago that it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Remember?
The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. Jackery, I believe, just recently brought out a unit similar to this, but it has a folding handle on it because a lot of people just complained.
Look at Ken beating up on that poor little Jackery that he used to say was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Says that lots of people are complaining with the handle. Well, where? Document it. Show it. Prove it. Give us some links. You have links to your stupid steering wheel tray. How about some links to people who are complaining about the handle? I like the handle. It's big, it's strong, it ensures you're not going to drop the fucking thing. I think that you used to say that it was an amazing piece of equipment before. How about we remind you of that?
The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery. My Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery. The Jackery's working its butt off. About this top being a shape like this, so this has to go on top of everything else, whereas this I could actually put like a case on top of this and it's not going to harm it whatsoever. It's just nice that if they're rectangle or square, that they're flat on top, so you can stack pile stuff on them if you have to.
Are you sure that is your final answer? Because they haven't made a boomer guard for them. So when idiot boomers put their expensive phones on top to get them charged, and without that guard, they just kick them to the floor and smash them like you do.
I'll make sure there's a correction on the screen if it is. Whoops, there goes Carol's phone.
Can you make it too easy to react and laugh at you because you are the one that shoots so much footage, and you do it when you're half asleep and you refuse to put some work in and do some editing, like that shot there. You should have done that over again. And when Bluetti watches this, they will realize what a clown they have for an ambassador. Like, stop, shoot it again. You don't want to. You want to do all one take, get it over with. You have no enthusiasm for what you're doing. You don't deserve that thing, which is more expensive than I thought. And, well, you just keep doing what you do because it is hilarious.
So you can put another extension battery on top.
So that's one of the cons. One of the pros about this is it's super easy to use. You just plug in whatever you want to use, press what it is, whether it's AC or DC, AC or DC, AC or DC, AC or DC.
Gotta love the AC/DC.
AC or DC,
She kept the motor clean.
AC or DC,
She was the fastest woman that I ever seen.
AC or DC,
She got the hack the size, telling me no lies.
AC or DC,
With those American thighs.
AC or DC, AC or DC, and then it just works. And the screen on the front is really easy to read from pretty much any angle. And then the same with the 1500. Again, when you press that display unit right there, it's telling me right now I've got 3 solar panels over here charging. 2 of them are charging the 1500. One of them is charging the 500. I figure while I'm doing this video, I could get some free power into our units. Again, one of my favorite things about the Jackery is the display. Super easy to read. As soon as you plug something in, it'll tell you how much time you got charging that item or powering that thing. It does work with this induction stove. I tested it out before we started shooting this video, because if you plug the induction stove into the 500, it will not work. This is an 1800 watt stove. This is a 1500 watt power station, and it actually handled it really nicely. And of course, same with the Bluetti. So there's some of my pros and cons. I guess a con with this one is again the handle and the fact that it takes a very long time to charge. But again, if you have all the time in the world to charge them, then this is probably the product for you.
No, it makes it the perfect product for you, Ken, because nobody needs your chicken sandwich reviews, and you've got so much money you don't even have to make the videos anymore the same. Carol is also retired. Those are really weak reasons. The handle can sometimes get in the way, and it doesn't charge as fast as the other one does.
Over here we have the Bluetti. It charges really fast. This is one of my favorite things about it, is I can drag it into the house, 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 drag 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 it into the house, drag it into the house, charge it up, and we're ready to go pretty much in half the time of the Jackery. A couple of other things I really like about the Bluetti is you can buy extended batteries, so just battery packs that you can stockpile on top of this, plug them right into this, and they just daisy chain off each other, so you can turn this 2000 watt into even more wattage in your van, in your house, whatever you want to use. It's got 4 plugs here. It's got a plug here, screw off, for an RV. So if we had an RV, you could plug that in if the RV needed to get some power in an emergency situation. It's got 4 USBs. It's got a USB-C. It also has a 12-volt DC here. You can also plug it into your car while you're driving, and as you're driving, the alternator will charge this back up, and you can do the same thing with these with their DC chargers. Just recently, when Carol and I went out to BC, we used all 3 of these. We used this one mainly to keep our fridge cold. We used this one to power the electric blanket and to charge some of our items. And then we use this one mainly for the stove and charging my cameras and my drone batteries. A couple more of my pros on the Bluetti is it's got the double handle situation. So if I don't feel like carrying it by myself, 2 people can just carry it side by side. That is awesome. The fact that it's got wireless charging on top, you just put your phone on the top, 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 and it charges without having to bring your wires. And then on the front it has way more plugs to plug in your USB, USB-C, and your regular plugs here, and of course the RV plug. I have 2 issues with the Bluetti AC200. Number 1, you actually have to turn it on, wait for the display to show up, then you have to pick AC or DC, AC or DC, AC or DC, AC or DC, all night long. AC or DC, on the seduction line, she's a one of a kind. AC or DC, and she's a mine on mine. AC or DC, AC or DC, AC or DC, AC or DC, and then turn it on or off. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, first you have to turn it on. That's step 1. Step 2, you have to wait for the display touchscreen to power up. Now that that's on, I have to plug in my batteries. Then there's a little spot here where you have to hit DC. That's 3 steps. And then the 4th step is actually turn it on. Now it's charging the unit. So it takes 4 steps to do what Jackery does in 1 step. You literally plug it in, press the button, let's say AC or DC. On behalf of myself, my wife, and the channel, we'd like to thank everybody for supporting this channel through watching our videos, clicking that thumbs up button, leaving comments, sharing our videos. Definitely the sponsors of this channel, whether you are sponsoring us for 1 video or multiple videos, we really appreciate it. Whether you're a restaurant or you're a company that creates units like these, all you guys are amazing. And of course all my channel members on this channel and the vlog channel, and of course all the supporters over on Patreon, you guys rock. Keep leaving those comments, guys, because I will try to make videos like this answering your questions. One of my problems is I just love making content so much that I let things get away from me a little bit, and I don't make videos like this to explain and bridge things that are happening. Like a lot of people didn't know where Rusty went, and I should have explained that a little bit better. Maybe I should do more live streams or answer your questions directly as the live stream goes on. Maybe we can do that once a month. Let me know in the comments below. But again, this channel is changing a little bit for sure. I really like doing the van life stuff with my wife and traveling around. I still like doing cooking reviews now that Paul's all better. Don't forget, Paul had a motorcycle accident, then he got throat cancer, so that's why we didn't do cooking reviews for a long time. for 2 years, but I bought Rusty to make standalone, just Ken Domik stealth camps and just food reviews. That's why we have Rusty, for doing those things. And I definitely want to keep doing like bike rides and little adventures like that by myself. It's kind of fun to do those. Then we bought the big van called Moose. We bought the big van to do stuff with Carol, because it's always nice to bring your wife along on all these things. There were tons of questions about why I was by myself all the time, and of course the comments were, did you get divorced? Oh, your wife kicked you out again. So no, she hasn't kicked me out. No, we haven't got a divorce. But I like doing these van life videos for you guys. All the comments suggest that. There are a lot of people that like the van life stuff with Carol. And of course, I'm going to continue doing food reviews. When I was in LA, I did 3 food reviews for you guys, so they'll be out as soon as possible. But once again, thank you very much for all your support, and keep leaving those comments so I can make videos like this answering your questions. Maria says, sorry, I really don't understand that video. Can you explain what you don't understand? I thought I explained it like perfectly, but obviously I didn't do a very good job. Is that it? That's it.
British peanut. Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people.
Tangy.